hit, I restrict people under 18 coming because you might be a pervert or whatever.
Sure.
So they don't let you come in because nobody was coming. But hello, everyone. We are back live. Sorry about that. I turned it off and went back on because it wouldn't let anybody come in. Thank you, everyone. Please hit the likes. The ambulance people are here. And come on in, sir.
Are you sure it's okay?
Yeah, I told you when they're here. It's okay. The officer's being very nice, people. The officer's being very cordial, Officer Burns. But these things obviously are not easy. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Beautiful young man. You're welcome. Yeah, we don't all people don't always agree, but he agrees to that. So, can you please identify yourselves?
My name's Kyle. I'm a paramedic.
Kyle, a paramedic.
Gabe, I'm also a paramedic.
Gabe,
Gabe, yes.
G-A-B.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. He passed away during the night.
Okay.
He's been terminal many years.
Okay.
And I went live and told people, and I didn't want to call right away because I thought they might do this come so fast, and I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
So I showered first and all of that before calling you. And I didn't know the officer would come first, and I just didn't want to deal with I know I have to report it, but I wasn't ready to let him go.
Yeah, I understand.
Tommy, I see you the resurrection morning, honey. Lover, you're still warm in the stomach. My lover, people, is gone. Thank you that you went live, or that you were there when I went live earlier. How many of you I got right now? Good, thank you. Please hit the likes.
Ma'am, do you know approximately what time? I know you said
Yes,
9.
He started, I noticed trouble at about 11, and I
About
said,
11? Okay.
and I said, I think he's gonna die, but I said, a friend was here, and I said, do you think he's gonna go tonight? Maybe. So we,
Him or who? I'm sorry.
yeah, my
Okay,
friend,
yeah.
he.
Okay.
And so then he sat here with me. He came.
Yes,
He
ma'am.
came to the living room and sat with me. And then at about, we were talking at 1 o'clock. We both fell asleep and woke up at 3:45.
Okay.
And because at 1 o'clock, when we were both talking, his
ma'am.
breathing improved.
Okay.
And
So
I said,
good.
maybe it's not tonight, because he did that the night before, a little bit, not as much.
Okay.
And so I said to my friend, I think that that he might be
Okay.
doing like last night. But we sat here, we both fell asleep, we woke up, gone.
Okay. And that's about 3 o'clock, you said?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
I'll be right back with you, ma'am, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you, officer. Hermano, están aquí, te dije y no te despertaste. Ya están aquí si quieres ver, hermano. ¿O no quieres ver? Ok, están aquí ya. Van a recoger el cuerpo. Si te esperas 5 minutos más, yo pienso que ya no. Siéntate si quieres aquí.
So, ma'am, he is gone.
Yes.
Yep. So, we just confirmed that with our cardiac monitor.
I'm sorry, say that again?
So, we just confirmed that with our cardiac monitor.
Okay.
that He is gone.
Okay, yeah, I knew that. I just know it has to be officially done. So you are officially declaring him dead?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Doesn't have to be the coroner then?
It does not. No.
Okay.
We're able to make that determination. So.
1 second, please. Dice que el doctor, que el coronel que te decía, no tiene que determinar lo que él lo puede determinar. Y que ya determinaron que sí, no tiene vida. ¿Me podrías traer un vaso de agua, por favor, corazón?
Okay.
Gracias.
You want an actual note?
Thank you, everyone who's here. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for being here with me.
Can I get his name and birthday?
Sure. His name is Thomas M. McCaffrey, McCaffrey. The birthday? Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
So, do you have any questions for us before we take off?
You're taking the body now then?
Nope. So, we don't do that.
You just, I see. Okay.
Yep. So we just
Come on in. Come on in. Thank you, sir, for
Yes, ma'am.
knocking. You don't have to. If you can,
I
if
just
you
wanted to make sure to let you know.
yes. And if you have to come back in, then you don't have to knock again.
Okay.
You already proved yourself to be
Okay,
very,
yes,
very
ma'am.
nice.
This is my supervisor. Like I said, usually events bigger, like a death or passing or something like that.
Okay.
They usually come out and make sure everything.
Hi,
Hello.
this is your husband.
Yes.
I'm
And
very sorry for you.
thank you, sir. Thank you. What is your name and badge number, sir?
Sergeant Johnston.
Sergeant Johnston, everyone. Oops, I have it. I have the camera on the wrong. Sergeant Justin just arrived, and the paramedic people said that they don't take the body, that they just come and verify, and someone else will come and take the body. Anyway, officer, what were you asking? I'm sorry. Were you
Oh no, I just want, like I said, I still would like to get some identification on him if you
Okay,
have it,
sure.
because I don't have that yet. And then
I thought you were saying something to him.
no, you're okay. Like I said, I don't know who you are yet or who he is yet. So
Right. Okay.
I think so. Did you get their truck
Not
number
yet, just had
and
Kyle. Was it
the
so?
call time it was called and
You
all
guys said, oh, yeah,
that? So,
you were ruling that one.
what's your name, ma'am?
So-
My name is Mrs. McCaffrey.
Mrs. McCaffrey, just to explain what we do anytime somebody passes away in the city. And it's not like in a hospital, we have to come and make sure there's no foul play or anything if it was natural or suspicious or whatever. So that's the reason why the police are here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, is there like a medical history with your
Yes.
husband that he's?
Yes, sir. He was under doctor's care, but not under hospice. So I called hospice, and they said report an unreported, an unattended death. I already
Okay.
told them thank you. I hope. Let me just say thank you to them.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, young man. I appreciate it. Thank you. The paramedics are leaving now, and I'm gonna continue talking to the officers. I'm sorry.
I want to ask him if he wants to be listed for anything, or was he here for
Oh,
anything, or?
que si usted estuvo aquí y quiere decir algo, si quieres, pero yo no sé, yo diría que no, pero dicen que si quieres decir algo, hablar acerca de algo con ellos, es que tiene que ver de esto o algo, ¿no? Sí. ¿Tienes preguntas, algo así? ¿No?
Okay.
No questions and no.
Okay. And my
He's a
question
friend.
here is, like, through all the whole investigation, do you guys have a funeral home you'd like to use, or you guys had already kind of in the works, or
Well,
thinking about when you said he's been kind of terminal? Do you guys have any thoughts into that, or no?
it's been years that he's been terminal, and
Okay.
I have not, because it's been so many years, up and downs have happened,
Okay.
where finances and things, for a while, I had some money saved towards
Yes, ma'am.
this. And also because relationships, we just happen to be not that close to with our families, neither one of us. And so I wish that we were so that they could come, but I don't even have their numbers. He had their phone number, and he had an accident last week that damaged his phone, and I couldn't retrieve anybody. And so because of that too, we're probably not gonna, have like a funeral thing. I don't really
Okay.
know.
Okay.
I'm just glad that I'm just very thankful to God, and I know that the people on YouTube are listening. Thank you, God, that I had a chance to have him in my arms before he passed, which I had prayed for years and years.
Yes, ma'am. Do you have like an ID for him anywhere around here, or I can just get some of the information so I get it right?
So to explain what we have to do is, we call the medical examiner for the county, and then we report to them. We have to have the person's name, their full name, and their birthday. Usually their social security number if they have one.
I know all of that, but
And then we
I
have
don't know
to
what his wallet is, so I could show you
Okay.
his ID and social. Well, social, I don't think he carries, but his ID he carries, and I don't know where it is. So, but I have his info.
Okay.
I have his
And then the
social
other-
if you need
the
it.
other information the medical examiner's office will need would be like what his condition was, like his terminal condition, the illness, and any kind of medications he may have been on, and who his doctor was.
I know all of that.
And
Well,
so-
I don't know all the meds because he was living with a friend because I had a car accident and I'm not able. I was his full-time caregivers
Okay.
before the accident. I'm not able. I broke 13 bones, including like this. Look. On my head, like right above my eyebrow, all the way like 4 to 6 inches, like big, because I have a small head, so a big injury. And I was 13 other bones in a pneumothorax. My lung collapsed with the impact. So
car crash?
yeah, I was on a bicycle and a car hit me. And so because of all of that, there's no way I could take care of him.
Does he have any of like his prescription pill bottles here that would have the medicines, listed on it, and then who the doctor that prescribed
He
it
didn't
was?
take any meds for the last 2 nights, and I don't understand because normally he cannot sleep without meds, and he did the last night and the night before. Last night, I was for sure that he was going to take the meds. He didn't take any. I saw a couple vitamins that I threw away, and they were vitamins. I recognized them from,
Oh, okay.
But since he's living with his friend, I'm out of orbit now because I couldn't take care of him and me at the same time.
Sure.
Okay.
So
what, and then the medical examiner's office will need next of kin information, which will be you and your contact phone number and all that. So some of the information that we're gonna need is personal. I don't know if would want it out on the internet to people to know what your name and birthday and all that stuff is and his.
Oh, that's okay.
Because they could do identity
I
theft or
can
something,
just
so.
write it down for you.
Okay.
The name is already well known. The birthday, I can write it down.
Okay.
And I don't have to quit being live. In fact, if you give me a second, I'll see what they're saying, because sometimes they bring up questions the person can't think, and if they ask this or tell them that or whatever. Thank you everyone for being there, and thank you for the likes. I'm gonna see what the chat says. The officers are gonna give me a second. They do need more information as you're listening, and I'll just read. This is Scott Voigt. My condolences. Thank you, Mr. Scott Voigt. Yes, we're friends. Thank you. Benzie and Lots. We are here, Mrs. Mack. Thank you, Benzie and Lots. Elso Cal. Yeah, it happened last night. I went live already. And thank you, Elso Cal. We all knew it was coming. We've known for years because we were all mortal, but he lasted so long in pain and suffered. Who's here? Else is here. Ribbenex. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Greetings. And who is the next one? I can't see. My glasses. I can't see. Sorry, people. The officers are giving me a minute. They're going to need my attention. I just didn't want to leave you hanging in case you have something I should ask or say or tell them or inform them or whatever. I'm taking my time vacuuming. Is that what you're saying? Watching. I'm sorry. Yes, Christian Venta. Yes, my dear, you were here earlier. Thank you. Mike Stevens, thank you for your prayers. Thank you. Ann Burr, thank you for being here again. Thank you. This must be a first for the cops. I don't know, my dear. I don't know. Is there something, people, that I should ask or tell them or whatever? They should investigate even in a hospital. Yes, Mike Stevens. What else? White somebody, I can't see, white beard. Peace and love to you too. Thank you, Ribbon X, everyone. White beard, I like your name. Hilton 1000, hello, Mrs. Mack from Wales. Oh, welcome and thank you. Welcome in, everyone, from wherever you are.
Man, not to cut in a second. Do you have some of those bottles that might have some of that? So
Mike,
can help you with the process.
Mike Transparency, I'm almost done.
Okay.
It says prayers. And thank you. I think that's the end of the chat now. The officer's asking me something, so thank you, people. Sir,
ma'am.
I was telling the officer he didn't take any sleeping pills,
Okay. No
And-
medication at all then. So that.
but he has them
Okay. Do you have the bottles so we can see?
at home. I think I
So
told him
nothing here.
he wasn't living here. So
Oh, gotcha.
he came 2 nights ago to visit, and he did have some. I just couldn't locate them. They're in his what is it called, backpack or something.
So
And
there's nothing here that would have any of his information, and that we could pass it along to the examiner on here. Nothing like that would have that.
a letter. You want to see a
Sure.
letter?
If you got that, that'd be
I
great.
believe he got a letter
Okay.
that has his name. Yeah, this has his name, officers.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes, he always gets mail, a lot more than me until my accident.
You
Now I
said
get.
he had an injury or an accident where he damaged his phone. Did he fall or something?
You're not gonna believe this, officer. This man, until he died, he had more lives than a cat. A year ago, almost, let's see, this happened last week, it's still August. In September of last year, he had a terrible accident that most of us would have died. He didn't die, and look at him. He's been very sick and dying for a long time. I'm gonna take this off. Oh, somebody put it there?
Yeah,
To verify that he's dead, I see. And so anyway, he had that horrible accident and survived. It took him about a week in ICU before he walked. This time, with that much more damage to his body, he woke up out of the ICU. This was like on the 19th of August. He woke up like the next day. Amazing that a man.
What had happened to him that he went to ICU?
Oh, he was driving his motorcycle. A lady, according to a witness, a lady hit his bike with her car, and the bike first flew up, because a witness that we happen to know saw it. And the bike flew up. Yes, sir, thank you. The bike flew up, and then immediately he flew up, and he was bleeding out of everywhere, so they thought he's dead. He walked out of the ICU the next day, but he had 5 broken ribs, according to doctors, and 3 broken bones, 3 broken.
And this is just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, this is just the 19th. And so he had 3 broken bones here, but they only diagnosed this one, the middle one, but he actually had the next 2 broken, and the doctor caught it just after, when he went for a follow-up.
The injury on his head here. Is
He
that
has
from that?
a 4 millimeter subdural injury where the bone cracked inside and he's bleeding. They were watching for seizures and things because he did have 18 stitches, and the doctor just took them out.
That was from the accident.
From the accident, right?
Okay.
And the doctor just took the stitches. You can see where the stitches were.
Yeah, it looks a couple weeks old.
Yeah, and so 2 weeks ago it happened. The doctor just removed the.
Do you know what hospital he was at?
He was at Mercy Health St. Mary's.
Okay.
He also went to Blodgett, both of those. But
For the initial, like right after the accident, which one did he go
well,
to?
the ambulance took him to St. Mary's because he was so close. The accident happened only a few blocks from here. It happened on Division, so they just took him to
Yes, ma'am.
Mercy. To
Okay.
Mercy.
All right. So what was his terminal condition that he had?
Okay, he had 37 diagnoses, sir. He had besides, this is plus 4 cancers that he beat. Le estoy diciendo su historia del accidente que pasó y también de los 2 accidentes, y me están diciendo que qué historia tenía para morirse. Sorry, so that he can understand. He had 37 diagnoses plus he beat 4 cancers.
Yes, ma'am.
And the cancers went away with natural medicine. I'm an herbalist. And he would tell everyone, all doctors, my wife is an herbalist and has helped me so much. And finally, I would say, don't say it, because sometimes they don't like other than their medicine. But this is what has saved you. No glory to any doctors, hospitals, or chemotherapy. It was glory to God, because it was natural herbs and things that did it. I did it with sodium bicarbonate, which is Arm & Hammer baking soda. That took care of 1 cancer. Another one, hydrogen peroxide, the industrial kind, 65%, and you mix it with water, and he did spray, and four growths in his lungs disappeared in 3 months.
So he had lung cancer? Were these diagnosed?
The last ones after he beat the cancers were emphysema, because he continued smoking after the 4 lungs were gone. 4 lung nodules, the big growths were gone. He still continued smoking, so I don't know. They didn't find them anymore, but he continued to smoke, so he got emphysema finally.
Okay.
And then what else? He had diagnoses. It's see. He had PTSD and CPTSD, which is complex PTSD.
okay.
So he had both PTSD and CPTSD. He's a veteran, Vietnam veteran, one of the last ones left alive. He's now dead. There were only not very many, and he's gone. And what else? He had a diagnosis. He had so many physical diagnoses and so many mental ones. He had depression. He had, what else did he have? I can't think right now, but he had so many diagnoses. He had epicondylitis on the elbow. He had neuropathy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He had, what else he have? So many.
Besides the lung cancers, what were the other ones?
Oh, the other cancers, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, he had what cancers? He had, the first one is liver. That was the most threatening for years.
What year was that happen? Like what era?
When he got diagnosed, I don't know, because that was, I think, before. But when he was given a kid that he was going to live 2 seconds to 2 years was in 2001, 9/11.
Okay.
And the reason, that's the reason he remembers, because he had a problem with his knee. The doctor didn't clean it well. He got infected. He was mad. And so anyway, he was like, oh man, I told him that I installed carpets that needed to be disinfected. And so anyway, they also told him another doctor, because it was 2 different doctors, sir, you have 2 seconds to a couple of years. So he thought, I'm going to my room, the hospital room, and I'm going to think about, saying goodbye to everybody. And the nurse walked behind him. He was at the hospital for pain pills to give him when they both saw the airplanes hit. And that's why he remembers.
Okay, yeah.
Otherwise, you don't forget
yeah.
what you were doing 9/11.
Right, yeah.
He was in the hospital getting told 2 seconds to a couple of years of life. And he has lived since then. He was the biggest warrior
Yeah.
to ever battle pain that I have ever seen. He has so much pain, so long, so many years of pain, and he battled it like a champion for so many years. I never seen somebody endure so much physical pain with so many diagnoses.
And you said hospice was doing home visits at his house?
No, he was in hospice on and off 3 different times.
Oh, okay, but currently he's not.
No, that's why I called.
Oh.
What should I say? Because otherwise they report it. You
Yes.
just call hospice and they do everything. But
Yeah.
because he wasn't on hospice, I called hospice. What should I do? And they said you call the police and give the
Oh, okay.
report.
All right.
I got. Thank you. Some of you had already left, but here, and I have a call that I think I'm gonna ignore. I'm gonna reject that call so I don't have to quit going live with you.
So if you could write down for us his full name, first, middle, and last, and his birthday,
And then the same for you and a phone number. We can make a call to the medical examiner's office and let them know what we have.
Pardon me.
And then what they will do is make a determination. Usually if they feel it's natural, they then authorize the family to have him go directly to a funeral home without needing to go to the county morgue
Oh.
and do like an autopsy or something.
I see. Well, you can verify with the doctor that he was terminal that way. Unless if you still think you need to do an autopsy, then okay, I can write down so
And
you
that's what he
can.
was saying, that won't be up to us to decide.
I see,
We'll call him and kind of give him a little bit of.
But they might. I mean, I don't know because we don't have any paperwork or whatever. Do you know like the doctors he's been with most recently? That's like his primary physician. That's his.
50,
Birthday.
That's his
Uh-huh.
birthday, okay.
And do you need his social too?
If you know it, yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
that'd be great.
Me están pidiendo el seguro social y me están pidiendo el cumpleaños de él. Wait, hold on. That's his social. No quiero decirlo aquí en los números de información.
I'm not sure exactly.
Okay,
what
I'll
that's-
write it
Yeah,
again.
if you could just write below it, that'd be great. There you go, that's what I want to make sure.
What branch of military was he in?
He was in the Cracker Jack pants. What was it? In the Navy, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he said, I always wanted the Cracker Jack pants. They quit having them the year I joined. We were the first one, or maybe the previous year, something like that. And then right when I left, they brought them back because he was there short term.
Oh, okay.
He was there only a few years.
Yeah.
So
Do we have his full name?
I've got the Thomas McCaffrey.
Yes,
Does he
sir.
have a middle name or no?
Mark.
Mark, okay.
And the rest is right here, sir, so that we don't have to say it.
Okay.
His
Yeah,
social and birthday.
yep, I got that there, yeah.
So we don't know the name of his primary physician?
Yes, sir, Dr. Brooks. Ryan Brooks. Me están pidiendo que como estaba en el militar y les expliqué de que los pantalones que él quería del militar se los quitaron ese año y lo regresaron cuando él salió y nunca le tocó esos pantalones que él quería.
What's that?
Gonna make a call.
What,
in a second.
hold on just a minute, what, office or group is that doctor with, like, it's like Spectrum, Metro?
I believe he's Spectrum and he is an East Belt line.
Okay.
He just saw him last week.
For what?
For follow up after. Well, because he has to see him every day for renewing meds anyway. Has to see him every so often, not every day. I didn't intend to say that. Has to see him every so often, and then with the accident, they said you need to follow up with your PCP, primary care physician.
Okay.
So that's what he was checking in with that doctor?
Yeah.
Was follow up on the injuries from the accident?
Correct.
Not for cancer or?
Well, no, because all of that is not in remission, but gone. The cancers are gone. So the doctor is the one who found that he had cellulitis on the finger next to the broken finger, the ring finger. He said, you have cellulitis. And so we called, and we have 3 or 4 appointments that I need to call and cancel. Because the doctor found that this finger has cellulitis.
Okay.
And I don't know.
There's like some small blood spots.
Yeah,
here? Is
because
that from
look,
these scabs on his hands?
Yes, and because he was still sometimes bleeding, like from the ear and stuff from the accident.
So that's why I'm wondering. Make sure you inform them.
or-
Well,
No.
no, that you inform the medical examiners that he was involved in the accident. Let's get the exact day that was and the location, and we can maybe even find a report number for that.
The date was August 19th,
August 19th.
and the location was Division and near the fire station. So I guess the closest would be Burden. Or Brown. Yeah, I think it's Brown, but
And he was on a bike. you said?
Motorcycle,
A
yeah.
motorcycle, and was hit and had a head injury, and he still got the mark there. So we'll let him know that because
Okay.
you know, could be natural causes from just the all the illnesses that he's had over the years.
The impact of that.
Could be from that.
Sure.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll miss that
How
in a
did he-
sec. Oh, I'm sorry. Go
How
ahead.
did he get over here? He came over here to visit last night, or
the night before.
so he stayed 2 nights.
Right, and the
Okay.
second one he passed.
Okay. And
Yeah.
about what time do you think he?
Well, I was sitting here talking to my friend on the sofa, and then it was probably about 11 or close to midnight, something like that, between 11 and 12. Then I didn't think I had taken my pain pills because I myself have had an
Okay.
accident, and I never used to have any medicines or anything. But anyway, so I took my pills, and probably because of that I got sleepy, and so I stretched out, didn't even cover myself, didn't go under the covers because I wanted to pull that thing and put it right next to him so I could be right there when he takes his last breath. But I fell asleep, and before that though, my friend helped me to set him up on my chest, and I went. I didn't go live. I forgot.
But he was still alive.
He was still alive and
Yeah.
breathing. Oh,
Yeah.
clearly breathing and with very strong pulse.
Okay.
But then at about 11, when he started to die, the pulse was very faint. And that's when I said, I hope I didn't think I would fall asleep. So I said, I hope I see him take his last breath, and I didn't. Because when I woke up at
Okay.
3:45, but at least I had a chance to put him on my chest.
Is that the whole reason he came over here? Because he thought he was
No.
dying?
He said, I want to go visit you because he's staying with his friend. I could no longer take care of him. I had my accident in March 22nd, and I have 13 broken bones, and I had a pneumothorax in my lung. And so,
So it was just supposed to be just a normal visit with plans that he would go back after the weekend or something.
Right.
He wasn't like coming
He
here
was
because
gonna-
he knew he was
no,
gonna die.
no,
Okay.
he wanted to leave that day. He said, I think Mark's going to pick me up. And he really was frustrated because since he didn't have the bike because the bike was damaged.
Yeah.
And we didn't go pick it up. It was, anyway, so he couldn't get around. So it was very frustrating because otherwise he would have come every other day to see me, maybe grab some food and go on for a while and come back later and maybe bring me a soda, maybe bring me an ice cream. And he would say, and I'll see you tomorrow and like that. But when he didn't have the bike, then he would only come like every once a week. And so he came Friday. He said, usually he plays guitar on Fridays with his friend, Mark.
Oh, okay.
And so he said, I'm going to come see you. And I thought, Friday? Okay, sure. So he came.
So was it Mark that dropped him off
Yeah,
Friday? Oh,
right. And then he stayed, and I thought he was going to pick him up that evening, he told me. But Mark went out of town.
Yeah.
And then so I called him. I said, I think he's passing away. I called him last night at about 10, 11.
Okay.
And then he said, well, we're still out of town anyway, so we were going to call you to tell you when we will go pick him up or whatever, at least go see you guys in a couple hours. But that was at 11. When I left a message at 6 in the morning that he passed, then he just called me later. He said, I'll still go visit you. we'll go be there with you. But they know he's gone. His friend knows he's gone.
Okay.
And he was the only one that would drive him because he no longer had his bike. You know,
Yeah.
stomach's
Okay.
still warm. Stomach's still warm. Not cold like the rest of him. See how cold it didn't feel, and that has not cooled down.
It's a little bit cool. Yeah. His neck's real cold.
Yeah, the neck was also warm under the pillow for a long time, but not now. But yes, my husband's gone.
No,
We're all.
sorry, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Officer Brooks.
Oh yeah, well, they need your phone number too, so they can call you.
Sure. My name is Lupita McCaffrey, Lupita,
Yes, ma'am.
and the same last name.
Okay.
My phone number is 616-589-1404.
If you want to write your birthday down too for.
Why do you need my birthday?
It goes on the death certificate when there's a spouse. It's gonna list you.
Just the name. I never have seen a birthday on
I thought
that.
it had birthdays on
No.
there too, just like.
No, it's okay. It's all
Okay.
right.
I'll give him that then.
All right. Am I gonna need the marriage certificate at any point?
I don't know, I don't know what the disposition of his estate is, but you might need it for just civil legal matters, not for this.
I see. Okay, I'll dig it out.
So, but yeah, if he's got, other, unclosed bank accounts or things like that you would stand to be inheriting or things like that, you maybe have to prove.
I see.
Yeah,
I
I'm married to this. You may,
So take it to the financial institution. Take my marriage certificate and the death certificate. Is that what I?
probably, yeah.
They'll tell me.
They might,
They'll-
each institution might have different requirements for what paperwork they need, but
Okay.
it'll be two of the main documents you're gonna need.
Okay.
I didn't catch it yet. You kept pointing over there. Where did he actually live?
Oh, I don't even know where it was, but his friend Mark lives
So he,
about couple miles from here.
okay.
Do you know the street name that it was?
Not too far from Aldi, so I don't know.
All these, like, that way or that way? Up or down
Uh,
Main Street, you know?
Not too far away on 28, the one by Clyde Park.
One in the car park.
Yeah, his friends live right over there where he was living with his friends, because I could no longer care for him.
Okay.
Okay, everyone, I'm gonna check the chat again. If you give me 1 second, please. I'm going to see what people are saying. Thank you. And the officers are very, very nice to be waiting. And one of them is gonna check on something anyway. And Megami T says, sorry I missed the notification. Thank you. No, that's fine. You're here, and it means a lot to me. Mike Stevens. Megami T, what did they do? I don't understand.
Just in case this is in any way related to his crash,
Uh-huh.
and whatever, I'm gonna take a couple pictures of like this old.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Megami T, I don't know what you mean that they did this same thing after my father died. What is that? Is that something that maybe I shouldn't have disclosed? Because they were asking me my birthday and I did not give it. There's no need for me to give it. Not to the police anyway. Like if they don't know my birthday. They know everyone where they live and their everything. This crap is it's none of their business. So maybe I shouldn't have answered, huh?
I don't think they probably know the law.
No. There's no law. No. Just his name, and that's all. The rest you can investigate. I don't have to assist in your investigation if you're investigating a crime. Or if you're not, then you can still just look. Yeah, that's why you have his name and date of birth that you could investigate. Maybe I'm just too open, but I'm learning. Let's see what they tell me. Thank you, everyone who's here. Thank you for the likes. Let's see. Hello. Sorry for the loss. Thank you. Central Michigan Cop Watch. I've been trying to get a hold of you for so long, like maybe a year, and you never answer. I know that you were sick. I still have your number. I'll call you. But thank you for being here, Central Michigan Cop Watch. I remember our very nice conversation, sir. Someone's calling, but I think I'm gonna ignore it. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I'm declining, so I can stay with you. I can still take it and it'll come right back to you, but I just don't want to be interrupted. You're doing just fine, says Benzie and Lots. Thank you, sir. Thank you, my brother. Desert Goat, you're here. Hello, my dear goat. New Mexico citizen. Thank you, thank you. Yes, loss is never good. It's never fun. Um, Mike Stevens. Oh, if this is related to the crash, that woman who hit him is in trouble. Yes, yes, my brother. Yes, a woman who hit him, and there was a witness who we happened to know. She said the motorcycle. They didn't know it was my husband, and they said the motorcycle hit him right in front. Hit a guy. They didn't know it was my husband. Hit a guy right in front of me. And first, initially, she said, "Yes, I hit him," and then she tried to say, "No, I didn't hit him." But the police officer could tell that she was lying. Is what she said. It looked like the police officer could tell that she's lying. But so I don't know much else, brother. I do not know. Benzie and Lots, don't worry about giving them the info they asked for. It is okay in this situation. Thank you. See, this is why I want to know. This is why. Thank you. Thank you. I'm always reluctant to give information and especially to talk to the police, but in this case, it's very necessary. I understand. Otherwise, it's all that they do is to try and see how if they can get you a ticket or extort you for money or put you in a cage. So that's what their job is. And we, the people, have let it go that far to where there's so much brutality. It's our fault because we're the government who hire them with our taxes to do what they do. And their authority has gone to their head. They forget who hires them. They forget that we, the people, are the government. So, okay, people, let's see who else is here. They want to birth date on run for warrants in his history. Wait, what are you saying? This is Robin X. I'm sorry, sir. You're saying they want your birthday, mine, run for warrants. Yeah, exactly. You know, there's no need for my birthday. I gave my
I
name.
don't think
But
anybody thinks that you have warrants, Lucia.
but no, Mrs. McCaffrey, sir.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. But the thing is, that's usually why you do it, because you want to put people in cages. This country has more people per capita, more citizens per capita in jail for nonviolent crimes than anywhere in the entire globe. So we are bad, sir. We the people are waking up. You happen to be nice.
Thank you.
But, you know, look at the situation. If it were some other thing, you throw people on the ground when you have no reason, because it can be all taken care of once you put them under arrest. This is why we have a justice system that will find them guilty, and then you don't get to hit us like you do. You know how many thousands of videos there is? Thousands. It's not just one here or there. Every city in the nation, sir, brutality galore. And it's gotten me to where even my hair's on fire, not just my blood. But you guys are nice, and I am a cordial person. But look at the situation. If it were something else, you ask questions after you taste and you beat and everything else. And you might not want to hear it, but I have video evidence by the thousands. So this is not a little thing where there might be a bad police.
You're saying that I do those things.
No, the police, I said. The police, sir. And I said, you in your situation, you're very nice now. But I know that this is why they have the good cop, bad cop. So I'm not saying you personally or specifically, but I am saying the police, sir. I am definitely saying the police. So anyway, Magami T, stay strong, huh? Yes, ma'am. My strength is my Jesus, my science, and my song. So I am not weak. He's in me and around me. So weakness is not in me. It's not in me because Jesus is no wimp like I am without him. Okay, what else? Clash in Canada, Mrs. Mack, when are they coming to get your husband? Well, let's see. That should be the only focus at this time. Everything else is irrelevant at this time. Thank you, sir. What happened is that the paramedics were here. They said they don't take the body, sir. And then they said that somebody else does, but they just need to pronounce the person dead. And they hooked a machine and said, yes, he's not, I guess to see if they're resuscitatable or something. So anyway, someone else is coming to get it, but the police has to be here because since the death was unattended by hospice, that's what hospice told me to say. Everyone in the world knew that he's been dying for 19, 20 years. And it finally happened, people. Okay, let's see what else. They want your birth certificate. Your cops are like we had killed. Let's see, Magami T. The cops treated us like we had killed my dad without knowing his medical info. Too bad that they did that to you. You see what I mean, sir? You see what I mean? You see, officer? You see, this is another citizen saying similar. At least I can't say that.
I wonder how much of it is misunderstanding of
Oh.
why we're really.
The videos would show, sir. I told you there are thousands. For every good heroic cop that you have, that this cop saved this little girl from a fire or whatever, from a car because he stopped and the car didn't hit him because they hadn't seen him, or some heroic, you name it. Whatever heroic video, which is evidence, you have, I can show you it, not just dozens, probably 40 per one that you can produce. I can produce 40 police brutalities to your one heroic, this child or this elderly or this man or this woman got saved by the police. Literally, how can you compete with that, sir? No way. Because give me your heroic videos and I'll show you my brutality videos from you. I'm serious. Let's do it. You want to do that? I'm willing, even though.
I'm not here to debate
Okay.
all that.
No,
I'm here
no.
just to do this job.
But I'm telling you, sir. I'm telling you. And all these people know it. I'm not one single person. Well, I might be angry at the police. In fact, you know what? One time I had violence and a beautiful young man attended me, a police officer. I told him, "Oh, sir, you're so nice. I don't have any children. I sure wish that I had a child like you." They were very nice. And so there are instances, it's not like I have things against you since I'm not a criminal. It's not like I can say, oh, they beat me when they arrested me for a certain crime. No, I can't say that. But I have been falsely arrested for activism, for this, for putting a camera on you. I've been arrested 3 times falsely. The records are there that I don't lie. And all these people know because we are in the same cop watching thing. And we all know that everyone knows that when you put a camera on officers, they will always try to arrest you. Trespass, and that's what happened. I can show you the video of what happened to me at the post office, how I got arrested falsely for doing nothing but public videography and photography at the post office downtown on Monroe. I have video evidence, sir, and I was arrested. I have the paperwork, so don't say that. No,
I don't know anything about
so you see, right? But for this instance, you're not gonna come with your guns drawn and doing all the violence and hitting me against the wall. But for other things, yeah, for like photography, I have thousands of evidence of police brutality against people like me. Video in the police. That's the only crime. The First Amendment. So you're violators, many of you, not you personally.
I know, you keep leveling it.
No.
towards me.
I said you, and I meant by saying you plural, like police. Police many times are violators of our First Amendment. Oh yes, sir. Oh yes, definitely. Oh, I have more of you here. For a little it dwindled. You must. Okay, so I'm gonna see what else you are saying, people. Let's see. Peace and love from white somebody. I'm so sorry, I can't tell. Whiteboard, beard. Oh yeah, that's you again. Yes.
College waiting outside of 15th and Eastern Southeast in the Black View of Regal, just assaulted by the child's father.
Peace and love, white beard. Makes me nervous being questioned. Mike Stevens says, this makes me nervous being, I'm actually, since I'm used to already that, many human beings, many people, because they are human beings, many officers are also very reasonable too. They're still humans. They still have feelings. So it's not like they're beyond God's reach. So, and not everyone's gonna be like that either. It's just the one, and there's a lot more than one bad apple. There are thousands of bad apples. So imagine what that damage does when one should be taken out when there is one. Now, when you have thousands, like the videos we have, people, man, you know what, people, I wish you could produce your hundreds or thousands and I produce mine so we can show them, see how many, maybe 500,000 videos of brutality all over the nation and other nations. They think we're joking. It's not an attack. No, it's evidence, empirical evidence. Mrs. Mack, hey there, says Clash in Canada. You're back, my dear. Hang in there. Only answer minimum questions. Yes, sir. The more you say, the worse it will be. It's easy to see he passed away from natural causes, and especially with his weight. He weighs about 2 pounds less than I do, and I'm 4'8", and he's 6 or 6'1", and I'm 4'8.5", and I weigh 120 or 119. He's like 115. I don't even know how much. He got so thin, people. He looked like he had just escaped Hitler's camp. So, all right, what else you're saying? Well, they're still here. They're probably not going to leave until this is resolved. I'm sure that's part of their process, part of their duty. Angry, I missed the notification. Oh no, say sorry, you missed the notification. Let's see what else. This crap is none of their business. Okay. Hello, sorry for the loss. Tell him to call hospice with their questions. Sir, you know what happens? Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Matagami T. You know what, dear? What happened is that he wasn't under hospice. He had been on and off because so many years dying. And that's why I call hospice. What do I do? He wasn't on hospice anymore. And they said, just call the police and report the whole thing. Tell them that it's an unattended because he wasn't on hospice, I suppose. Okay, let's see. New Mexico citizen, desert goat, hello. Don't worry about giving them information. It's okay in this case, as Ben Cien Lots. The cops treated us, okay, that's what Magami said. They have all the information they need. That's all, nothing else. That's true. Thank you, Clash in Canada. Yeah, they're coming, another outfit, some other agencies coming because it's not the police who takes him and it's not the ambulance people, the paramedics. They just pronounced him dead. They said that a coroner didn't have to do it, that they do it.
Yeah, it's either a funeral home or the county coroner.
The officer's informing me that it's either the county coroner or the
funeral service that the family chooses.
or the funeral service. They're the ones to declare it. All right. Okay. What else? Thank you, sir, for that info, sir. They only like to release, says Invictus Media, says they only like to release body cam when it paints the cops. When he paints the cops in positive light. We all know that by the millions, if not the billions. I know. Yes, thank you, sir, for that, because Invictus, that's true, for the most part. But look how nice these officers have been. I'm also not going to attack them, because they're human beings that the Lord died for them. It's just that we need to stand up, and we, the people, are so dumbed down that we don't stand up. We forget we're the government, and it ires me. But look at this beautiful young man. Well, he's not even that young anymore. We might be close to peers. But look how well-mannered he looks. I hope he hasn't falsely arrested people. I hope he hasn't lied on police reports. Because look at him. I love people so much. To me, he's a beautiful man. I'm serious, people. I love people. He's a human being, and I love people. To me, he's beautiful. Just to think that he's part of the police who are so mean. Some of them, how do you know who? There's no way to know. This is why we cannot be prejudiced or categorized. Look at how beautiful. To me, he's a precious soul. Beautiful man. Look at him. Anyway, people, thank you, everybody that's here. So many of you. Thank you, dear subs, dear souls. I hope to meet you on the other side of the kingdom of Jesus Christ. Because I probably will never meet you guys on this side of it, but I want to meet you on that other side of it when it does come. Invictus. Ben Cienla says hi. As a nurse, I understand what was going those, and I shut the cops up quickly. They were upsetting my mother. I'm glad you did. These officers are not being pushy or mean or unreasonable. They're very cordial, very nice looking people that I hope their souls are beautiful like they're outside. Both of them. Officer Brooks, so young. And they all look nice, but see, you just don't know who criminals are, what's in their hearts. Anybody can look nice. You know, the Grand River serial killer years ago, I was living there when it happened, when he was acting and killing people. 2 women who he killed were on the side of the road, broken down or whatever. He offered a ride, and they even asked him, "Are you the Green River killer?" In Washington. This is in Washington State. And he said this story. He told it, not somebody else. He told it. He said, "Do I look like the Green River killer?" He pulled a picture of his little son, maybe 8 or so years old. And they said, "No." They got in the car, and he says, "And I killed him." The Green River Killer said that. I killed him. So you see, you never know. He probably didn't look like, Freddy the Krueger. So they got in the car. So you never know. I see this beautiful man, Officer Brooks, beautiful, but because I love people so much. But you just never know what's in people's heart. All I know, people, is that no one is beyond the reach of Jesus, no matter if they have done the capital thing, which is murder. Murder. The worst thing that we could do the worst crime against the law of God. Even if any of us are guilty of that, there's repentance, because the blood of Jesus Christ, people, can reach to the uttermost. So this is why I'm never going to put it past. Look at this beautiful man. I hope he has a good family. I hope he has a good life. But yeah, I'm telling them, brethren, I'm telling them, dear subs, dear souls, but I'm not attacking them. I think the officer for a little bit felt a little attacked, but I'm not attacking them. I was just relating my experiences. 3 false arrests. The record is there. It's not like I'm lying. And you guys witnessed 2 of them. The other one I didn't publish, but you guys, I was live for 2 of them, and you saw the unreasonableness. And I bet you, if this is a good officer, he probably wishes that he could erase that or somehow make amends. I bet you, if he's a good officer. But I do not know that. I bet you, because anytime, the same with anybody. Like if you're a teacher and you see a bad teacher, you wish you could say to the family of that child that they're being a bad teacher to, I'm sorry, I did do this or I did do that. If you're a good person, you'll always feel like that. I'm a nurse, and if I saw that a nurse was evil and wanted to do some harm, I probably would say, I'm a nurse too, and I apologize for this nurse. Anybody would feel that way if you have a heart. So I don't know what this officer feels, but I was telling him, and I think he was getting a little bit like, my opinion and like that. But when I told him that there are thousands and that you and I know of, who knows what we don't know of, with Rodney King, who the whole thing started with all the videos, and that seems to have given birth to us cop watchers by the thousands that there are out there. Not until Rodney King, how did we know? They were doing all kinds of things, and since then, since they've been exposed, they kind of cool it now. Since Rodney King, and we all know this, right, people? Right, dear subs, dear souls? New Mexico citizen, when people speak the truth to the police all of a sudden, I don't want to argue like if we're arguing by asking questions. And we say, but why? Why am I under arrest? What law did I break? I'm not arguing with you. Put your hands behind your back. Well, what code did I break? We see them by the thousands and now the millions, people. We've seen them. This community is sick of it. Anyway, so that was New Mexico citizen. Thank you for that comment. Yes, sir. And Desert Gold says, husband just died and she's still getting the cops with pure facts. You think so, my dear Desert Goat? I sure wish you'd lived near here. I would love to have you over for tea and to go cop watching me and you. Oh my goodness, I dream of that. One day I'll come to you, my dear. One day we'll do that. One day we'll do that. Let's see what else, people. Invicta says hi to Benzi and Lutz. Hey, brother. Magami T, look at his face. He wishes he wasn't there. You think so? I don't know. I'm not that observant. I don't know. Yeah, he might be uncomfortable because this is worldwide YouTube. I'm telling you, things changed since Rodney King, and they should have changed thousands of incidents before that. Magami T, as long as the police treat you as you are guilty until proven innocent, things will not change. Amen to that, sister. Love you all being here. Love you so much. And FMV says, hello, greetings and salutations with love, my dear souls, dear subs. Where is Waldo? Says, cops are a joke. They don't follow the law. They follow orders and feelings. I might add feelings too. Orders, even though they took an oath to the U.S. Constitution, which is the law. They say, they don't want you here, so? The First Amendment says I can be here. So what they feel? You're not to enforce feelings, but we see that by the thousands, if not the millions. all the time. They don't want you here. So it's public, none of their business. So what they want or don't want. It's like the sidewalk. This is publicly owned building. You don't have a say where public goes in a publicly owned building like libraries, post offices where they arrested me. The bus, the rapid bus, like they arrested me, and you all saw it by the 9,000 people. Just one video, 9,000 people all over the world. So yeah, no, there's no police brutality, huh?
8253 units, if I remember right, I think he used to live in Wayers.
All right, people, it looks like I'm very low on juice. So, thank you everyone for being here. I'm running low on juice. I may have to go live again. I don't know if they give you notifications after you go on 3 times. I've gone twice already. No, I went 3 times. Once with you earlier, and then twice with the cops because one of them was not letting you comment. Because I think I accidentally hit it that it was for children. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let it charge for a little bit. And I don't know if I should stop the stream and then go again. You just subbed FMW. Thank you for subbing to my channel. Thank you. It's the community's channel as far as I'm concerned. We all make up my channel. Yeah, we're waiting for the coroner or whoever's. Are the police gonna stay there until they come and get your husband's body? Sir, are you gonna stay here, officer, until the body gets picked up?
Yes.
He said yes, but since I'm running out of battery, I didn't realize I was that low. I plugged it in an outlet now, and I do not have an extension cord, so so I'm not able to film what's going on there, but nothing much. I'm just talking to you for now. Thank you for that info, officer. And Honey D. Man says, preach the truth, Mrs. Mac, Little Mac. They don't get, they don't gaff. They just let court figure it out. Much love to you too. You're welcome. Thank you, everyone. We love your stand. F of Productions. Thank you. I love you too. I love the community. I love the God-given rights we have that are being violated. He's on YouTube. Yep, he sure is. He will never forget this day. You think so? Is it that pronounced? New Mexico citizen? Do you think the officers will not forget this day? Why? Because I'm being so frank, not attacking, on the contrary, commending him for his demeanor and his looks. Oh, because he's on YouTube. That's right. He probably will never forget. If Mrs. Mack was talking like this and was not recording, I'm sure the officer would have been acting differently. We know that many times is the case if they're evil. This officer might be a good one. I don't know. I gotta give him the benefit of the doubt. You are all so absolutely right, says Invictus. Thank you, Invictus Media. Tony Silva, creepy to leave a friend in our homes. creepy to have them in our homes. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, I'm not creeped out because you know what? I'm connected and protected by a retinue of angels. They can't touch me even with a pull gun if they were to do that. If I had a gun to my head, I'm not afraid. An angel can disable it before they fire it. I'm not afraid. So I'm protected and connected. This is why I'm not afraid. But by a higher power than any earthly power. And sorry you had to call on me too. That's why I didn't let Officer Brooks come in because I didn't want them. I didn't let them come in till the ambulance came. Weird or not, I wasn't gonna let them come in until the other people came. As you all saw, I talked to him through the door. Try and keep it on. Do you have another way to record? No, but you know what? I'm still on. I connected it to the power now. That's why I moved location because now I'm plugged into the wall and hopefully stay on until they take the body. If not, I'll go back live. But just know that you may not get a notification because I think YouTube will only give notifications up to 3 times you go live. But I don't know. You might get it if I do get off before they take the body.
The back right now right here and find out your electronic.
I did. I plugged it in, Magami Tia. I am right when I saw that. And Wendy O says blessings. Thank you both. Thank you all. And FMW says if you treat we the people like the energy you ensure, we the people to become your enemy. That's right. They do it. They do it to us. New Mexico citizen, I don't have to stop recording because I'm recording and recharging. So if I do have to unplug it and go outside, it should have plenty of juice, I'm hoping. Yeah, I have heard too that you can only go live 3 times a day. I think you're able to. They can't stop you, but I think that more than that, nobody gets notifications. I'm not sure. YouTube is so bad. Who knows if they're doing that? It's Sunday. It may be a while, says Mike Stevens. Yes, it may be a while, people. Invictus, I went through this when my dad passed away earlier this year. Yes. Sorry that you lost your father. Tony Silva had 4 cops in my home after mom passed after filling a DNR order with the police. You had 4, huh? But they cannot answer car crashes because they're too busy having four cops when there's a camera. And Clash in Canada, the cops do not need to stay in the house. They can sit in their car and play patty cakes. Their presence isn't necessary anymore until they arrive to pick up your husband's body. Thank you, Clash in Canada. Mike Stevens, at least this pig is friendly. But I'll be right there. No, I answer that door, everyone. I answer that. Oh, I'm sorry. I had told you that you could. I did. So I apologize. I thought it was the people to pick up his body.
I think the medical examiner is trying to contact his doctors.
They were trying to figure out if they wanted to do a toxology or something, so that's way above my expertise or anything. So they were gonna let me know here in a minute. And they were kind of wondering if you had any funeral homes that they could release the body to yet. So I'm
No.
still waiting to hear back from her as well, so.
No, but I know,
That's what's been the holdup right now, I'm sorry.
That's
I was
okay.
told I'd get a call back in about 5 minutes, now it's 10, 15 minutes ago, so I'm still waiting.
That's
Just
fine.
want to give you an update, so.
that's okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, I appreciate that
Tell
info.
them that she doesn't have any
Okay,
funeral home idea at this point.
Let 'em know.
And- Yep.
okay.
And, if someone knocks other than a police,
Yes, ma'am.
I let them in,
That's great.
because I gave you the
Yeah,
okay.
I won't let anybody else in your house. Don't
Thank
worry
you,
about that.
thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Yep.
And also, it's really not necessary that you wait in here, right? You can wait in your car or outside, right?
We have to wait until we have notice from the medical examiner of what the disposition is gonna be, just for. It'd be similar to.
But you can wait in the car.
We can't. I can, yeah, we have to stay here, it's based.
You
on-
guys heard that.
Yeah.
I don't see why, because I voluntarily let them in. I don't know why they now are not gonna let me voluntarily tell them they go outside when they make a sit like a dog sit. There's no reason for that. If it's not demeaning and if it's not intimidated, join me, officer. Sit on the curb like a dog. But I don't know, they're telling me that they can't. That they have to stay in the house. And I bet you if I question or say anything, they only like sheeple. If I were to say why or whatever, because I said so, whatever, if no camera was on there. No, I said, because I said, they forget who hires them and pays their taxes. These officers are being cordial.
One of us, we
I
don't
can
both
step
have
back
to be
out,
here,
so-
just one, so if you
I'll
want.
step back out, that's fine.
if want
Thank you.
one to leave,
I appreciate that, Officer Brooks, that you're
Burns,
understanding.
you gotta make sure it's Burns.
Burns, I'm sorry. Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, one of them is gonna wait outside. They're trying to do like when we do that. They tell us go 2,000 feet away from this traffic stop, and we tell them gave you 30 feet, go back more. They tell you just to give you a trip, a power trip. That's how they're doing. This officer will go outside because oh no, they gotta stay in here. See, they're trying to do like we do. We'll step a little bit until they beat us or arrest us or they leave us alone. We just go back knowing that they're wrong, that there's nothing we're doing when we're 30 feet away from the traffic stop. But to show us their power, they do that. And we try to negotiate. And when they're mean and unreasonable, they don't. So that's what they're doing. One of them left probably only to make me think that they're complying when probably in reality, I should be able to take them both out of here. I don't know. Since I don't know what's going on, unless you guys tell me. I gotta go plug the phone back in. I'm losing power again. They are technically investigating a death, they can say. That's right, Mike Stevens. Yes, New Mexico citizen. I'm protected and connected by a retinue of angels. Retinue means those that are with royalty. And those angels are the ones that see God's face. Yes, Mike Stevens. He's being friendly, but they can stitch you up later. Yeah, they can. They've got all the information now. They're not they're no longer needed. She is giving them more than enough info. Yes, Clash in Canada. And Mike Stevens says they have to keep chain of evidence until the coroner arrives. Thank you. I'm learning so much.
Explained it well.
Who? The man on the YouTube?
Yeah, Mr. Stevens.
Yes.
Correct.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. They don't like cameras. It says Mad Cat. They don't like smells. What? They don't like smells. They'll leave. I don't understand what that means. If you'd like to write it again, but this is what I could see. They don't like smells. They leave. Clash in Canada, that's bullcrap. Your husband is dead. What's going to change? Respect her home wishes, says Tommy Stock 54. Tommy Stock 54. Thank you. At this point, I'm telling you that if I were to tell them they have to leave, they'll say no, and I guarantee you that that's when we will see this officer's true colors. We will see if he's nice or we will see if he's not. I guarantee you, if I were to tell him right now and order him out, we would see how he would do it. We would see how he would do it. He would show his true colors, very nice or not very nice at all. ¿Vas a entrar, hijo? Adelante. Oh, perdón. All right, people. Let's see what else. Legally, the cops can leave until he's pronounced. He's been pronounced already. So I guess that's why you're saying that. Tune the screen brightness down. It helps a lot with the battery. Thank you. I will do that. He's staying inside the home. Tommy Tomstock says by staying inside the home. Ask what they are protecting by staying inside the home. Only what the rules and policies are that don't pertain to me. Because they always try to give you policies and feelings. If you have a camera, they will enforce other people's feelings, never yours or your rights. Coming in.
All right, I just got off the phone with medical examiner, okay? She said what they're gonna do for now, just to advise you, they're gonna have a team come out to collect the deceased, okay? And then what they're gonna have you do is have you call them once you find arrangements, okay? For a funeral, home or wherever you'd like to have arrangements done for that, okay? So I got your number here, right there, and this will be the number for the police report, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry. Can you
I'll
recap?
explain it, not a problem.
Recapitulate.
Yeah, no problem.
So-
I just got the phone with the medical examiner, okay? They're kind of the ones that like release the body or whatnot or hold the body until you guys can figure out what you'd like to do with the family, okay? So they said as soon as you figure out arrangements like you'd like to do for a funeral home or whatnot, just call this number right there, okay? So that way, because they're gonna like hold the body, they might do a toxology just to kind of see what happened or maybe more to try to get some more answers is all. So that way you might have some more answers. So they have to talk to a couple doctors, I guess, way above my head. So if you have any questions, I'm gonna have to refer you to this number.
Otherwise, you're finished here?
As soon as they come and get the body, we have to stay here
oh.
until, because a lot of times they might not feel safe on stuff like that with picking up bodies, so that police will stand by until the body is secure.
How would they feel unsafe? You
I don't know.
mean the
So,
people
but-
that are picking up the body?
I don't know. Like I said, I can't say for what they'll feel or do or say, but yes, we'll stay here until the body is removed or police stay outside or one of us will, okay? So that'll be hopefully as quick as they get here. They've been notified, so they should be here soon, okay?
Okay,
I can't give you an exact time. I don't know. I don't want to give you false information. So,
okay.
yeah, but that'll be the next step in this process, then, okay?
Alrighty.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you both. Would you like something to drink?
I am all set. Thank you so much for offering. I
Are
appreciate
you
it.
sure? You're welcome.
Yep.
You're welcome. I'm going to plug this in.
Step on in and not step on in.
If you wanna do the report, I'll wait for
Okay.
for them.
Yeah, I got something I started right now, but.
Okay, alright.
I have the air on.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
¿Tú estás aquí, hermano? All right, people, I'm plugging it back in. And yes, the brightness is down to conserve battery. Thank you, everyone who's here. Thank you for the likes. And I have Bruce Gordon, who says nothing says classy like video of a dead relative. I don't know what that means. If that's a compliment, thank you. I'm not sure. Wolfie Gladly, you're here, Wolfie Gladly. Wow. Thank you, sir. Welcome. Mike Stevens got a shout out from the cop. Yes, the cop said that Mike Stevens was correct and commended his comments. Thank you, Wolfie Gladly. Thank you, everyone. You guys mean so much to me. We need to go cop watching together. Mike Steven, yes, he said, probably to something I was saying. HFTCD, I don't know what that means. Eric D. Johnson, hello, Eric. I don't know what HFTCD, usually the F is a bad word, usually. F the cops, is that what that says? No. I don't know what that means. D. Johnson, Eric D. Johnson, Aaron D. Johnson. And Clashing Canada says he's already been pronounced deceased. Yes, he has. Hello, Eric says Invictus Media. Woefully gladly accountability for medical examiner safety. Can you believe that? Yeah. Yeah, how safe they would feel. Can you believe that everybody's taking that safety thing to take our liberties and wishes? Everyone's is all about safety. People are have no bones, man. No spinal fortitude. Oh, how it burns me. No spine. Oh yeah, let's be safe. If you sell your liberty for safety, you deserve neither. You have no BALLS. That's what that means. If you're gonna sell out your liberties for safety, you have no BALLS. More cops planning, says F off. F off, you're so dear to me. I remember your comment with Eric Brandt when you said you're in love with me, and Eric said, "Oh, that's how it goes." You guys are so fun. Somebody Johnson again, Marvin Johnson says view. Oh, it was deleted. Okay, I don't know what that was. Huh? Why was it deleted? You deleted it? F off. More cops planning. Flex your freedom, says stay in your bubble of make believe. These people, I'm just reading them. Woefully gladly, accountability inspector says no extension cord. No, my dear, we used to have a couple and I don't know where they are. They're probably stored down in the basement in a box. I don't know. I'm still here, says Christian Venta. Hi, thank you for coming over earlier before they came. And we had a moment with him together alone. Good, good, good. Mike Stevens says, Naven or Naven, this is fine. Very educational. And her husband would be fine with this. Definitely. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Tom Stock, 54. I'm so sorry to hear Tom has passed. Yes. He was coming for 19, almost 20 years. In a few days, it would be 20 years that he has endured more pain than any human being I've ever seen or heard of. So much pain. And Wolfie Gladly says, Happy F the Cops Day. That's every day and twice on Tuesday, according to Eric. I just don't talk like that, people, as you know. As you know, I can't do that. But all that you've seen makes your blood and your everything boil, not just your blood. Your hair's on fire with the heat of what they do. Thank you for checking the fool. Magami tea. Oh. Eric D. Johnson. Hi. And yeah, I don't talk like that, but that's what you're saying. Happy F the Cops Day again. Okay. Benzie and Lots. I stepped away for a moment. Sorry, I wasn't on it quicker. No, that's fine. It's just my husband passed and the police are here and they said they have to remain in the home. One of them is outside until the body gets picked up. And Josh Unhurst says, hello, what's going on here? Yes, sir, my husband passed and he was terminal since 2001. So this year, in a few days, it was going to be 20 years and has endured undescriptive pain. Undescriptive, people. So much pain. I'm interested to see what the medical examiner experienced. Yeah, I will let you know. When I get the report, I will definitely let you know, people. Mad Cat. My friend died in house and cops stayed outside and waited for the body removal. Well, this guy says no, and I don't want to get controversial. I should probably test it and see what they do. They'll probably say, you're going to be arrested. We can't do that, or we'll arrest you. For what crime? And Ben Cienlat says, anyone who wants to pass judgment on how Mrs. Mack is dealing with this will be blocked. Mad Cat says, what's the Irish? Was he Irish? Yes, sir. 100% Irish. And he had a daughter who died in a horrible car crash when she was 17. His Irish princess, because his ex-wife is also 100% Irish. And he lost his daughter. And that was when he went to a shock that he never fully recovered from. No, he's Irish. He's not Scottish, Mike Stevens. He's Irish, 100%. He had red hair. And his parents had many children, and every other child had red hair. So they had red, brown, red, black, like checkerboard. And Josh says, I am sorry. Well, thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Eric D. Johnson. Yeah, I know, my dear. I know you didn't. You're dear to me. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not. Don't worry. Everything's good in my channel. Everything's good. I said, I don't talk like that, but I said, but it's true. And I said what you were saying. I didn't have to repeat it because I many times strongly feel like that. I just don't say it like that. But when they arrested me falsely, you think I didn't think to myself, happy F the cops day? You think I didn't? I just don't say it, but I'm human, and I try to be, Christ-like, but I'm still a human. But I just didn't never said it. I never resisted them. I was never rude to them. In fact, I was so new, I let them walk all over me. I should have requested a lawyer immediately, and I did not. People get nervous with guns and badges. So yeah, they're nervous when they start power tripping. If you don't do this, you'll be arrested or tased. So a compliance tool is their taser. He's at peace now, Magami T. Thank you. Yes, he is. First ever medical examiner audit. I can't wait. Wolfie, you put so many good videos by the hundreds. My brother, and you never seen one? Well, we'll see how it goes. I'm just recording because the police are involved. And when the police are involved, but in fact, I'm in my house, I can record anything, not just police. And they can't tell me, the way they tell you at hospitals, no recording. Oh, they make me sick. What are they hiding? Somebody who tells you no recording when there's public is crooked. Mike Stevens, I'm sorry he lost his child. He is with her now. He's happy. He's at peace and not hurting. Yes. And Ben Cien Lot says, say it in your head. Yeah, well, I try not to exercise those ugly thoughts. It doesn't edify me in any way to say, F the cops day, happy F the cops day. It doesn't do anything good for my brain. And like I said, even if there's only one good officer, there's still a human being. And even if everybody else is bad, only one is not. Many of them they're all within the reach of the blood of Jesus Christ, and some of them will be reached by the blood of Jesus Christ. So I don't demean people. That's not Christ-like. You don't do that, no matter how wrong they might be. No matter how criminal. You know what? Hitler if he were alive, he could repent, and definitely he would be within the reach of the blood. Oh yeah, the blood is everything. When it comes to salvation, there's nothing else but his holy blood. Eric Johnson, you don't want to cross, you don't want to cuss and be a decent person. I'm 100%. Thank you, sir. I love you all so much. Matrix transparency. You know, Benzi and Lats, I appreciate that you would be willing to block somebody who's doing anything or saying anything in my channel that's not right or that's not accepted by me. I thank you for that. So please know that I thank you. I didn't see anything that young man said that would be not proper, because cursing, you know, if the people want to talk like that, it's their prerogative. But sir, you don't know how I appreciate that you would stand on my side. That means so much to me, Benzi and Lots, that you would say something like that. I feel even more connected and protected, brother. Oh, F the Cops Day is what HFTC, that's what you were saying. So you weren't really saying to the officers or to me, Happy F the Cops Day. You were saying what that means. I asked a long time ago. I'm sorry. Thank you for clarifying, Wolfie Gladly. Sir, your channel grew fast. You're good. Mine's still very small, but I'm still here and I'm not going away. Never, ever, ever, ever. As long as I have breath, I'll be a Mike Stevens, guy, person and criminal. Even Hitler, but he's not gonna be saved. You know, he never made a profession. He was a criminal, a hater. I'm a Jew. I'm a Latino Jew. He did that to my people. I'm a Latino Jew, people, and I hope you don't somehow judge me or dislike me for that, because Jews are very hated. A satanically induced hate. Michigan, Florida. Is that who that is? Michigan, Florida? Thank you, Michigan, Florida. I'm sure we all have loss of loved ones. I respect and appreciate Benzi and Lots. If that's how you saw that it was best, I'm with it. Just like you're with me, I'm with you. Thank you. We're glad you're here, says Tony Silva. Thank you. Mike Stevens says Eric Brand gave you kudos. Yes, I love that man. Ben Navin is a well-known troll. Really? I thought he was being nice until he got blocked. He's a very well-known troll. He trolls James Freeman? Really? What is he gonna do to James Freeman? Ha ha ha. What is one little troll gonna do to a giant like James Freeman? Ha! Tommy Comstock, by the conformist cop not respecting your wish to wait outside, the home is resisting. No, by not going outside the home is resisting. Stop resisting, piggy. Happy film the cops day. That's right. He's resisting. We know it. It's gonna take that we raise up in arms to take our rights back. Yeah, he's resisting. Yes, officer, quit resisting. Leave. And happy film the cops day. Film sounds better than the other word. Happy F the cops days. A little too, not for me, but happy film the cops day. Hey, hey. Eric, says Benzie and Lot, trolling is one thing, but that was just mean. Won't have it. I don't even know what was said, but thank you for protecting me, Benzie and Lots. I don't know what he said. I guess a very big troll. He's not big enough for me to be scared of him. Honey D. Man says, much love, Mrs. Mack. Rest in peace, Mr. Mack. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't usually delete comments, says Mike Stevens. I believe in all speech, even ugly speech. I'm okay with it because, you know, what they do to free speech when you're not even being ugly. So if someone's being ugly, it kind of makes it so that not so many, not ugly at all, things that get censored on YouTube and stuff, kind of try to balance it. If one is warranted, okay, even though, yeah, we are censoring a speech, and that I don't believe in that. But when they're that ugly and they don't say anything, when they do it to us who not being ugly, forget it. Huh. Margie K. My sincere condolences. Well, thank you, my dear. And I have a one from Desert Sentinel. Sorry to hear about your loss. Thank you. And it says, Benzie and Lots. Mike. In normal streams, that is fine. This is not a normal stream, though. Thank you. See, this is why I need you all. No one has all the answers. No one sees everything, and no one knows everything. So thank you, Benzie and Lots, from the bottom of my heart. See, once it gets deciphered, I can say yes or no, but it didn't seem wrong to me. It seems like I'm just connected and protected. Writes Crispy says, may he rest in peace. Thank you, Writes Crispy. I never have seen you in here. Your channel grew so fast like fire. May God give you more strength and speed, brother. May God give you what I don't have, because you are a man that I love, that I admire, and that you produce so much good content with the police. Thank you for defending my rights, your rights, and the rights of every citizen, both present and future. Thank you, my brother. May he rest in peace, my dear. I'm not too fond of Desert Sentinel, but he has the right to say anything as long as he doesn't get cursing or whatever. He always acted like a troll, or like I did something wrong before when we even spoke on the phone. So I'm not too fond of him, but nothing to block. If he gets ugly, then definitely, because I'm not too fond of him. He's the only person I would say that has ever been in my chat that I had said anything like that about. Never have I said anything about anybody. He's the first one, because he was not nice. And I don't know if he's trying to be nice, which I allow people to do that. We all make mistakes. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Sunflower Sky. What happened is my husband died, the police are here, and you always film the police, right? I ran out of juice, didn't realize that I was that low, so I'm now plugged into the wall in the bathroom. The cop says that at least one of them has to stay until the coroner comes, Or no, until whoever's gonna pick him up. They told me, but I forgot. He told me, he gave me a card and said that they're gonna take the body and that I can call this place or they'll call me. I can't remember, but it's on camera of what I need to do. But he gave me a card for when they pick up the body, I can contact them or something like that. I couldn't even get it. I didn't want him to repeat it a third time, but I couldn't. I heard what he said, but I could not comprehend it because my brain, people, my brain. I've been sapped out of much. My I've had prolonged abuse that went on for so long. It sapped me out of a lot of things, people. I don't have the same brain I used to have. I can't sometimes even think straight, people. The stress has been too long with my husband and with the rest of life. But anyway, I'm gonna go on. I'm not giving up. The Lord has me here, and here I am. Here I stay. Gracias, Rice Crispy. Me gusta como usted habla su español y su inglés perfecto, perfecto, no tiene acento ninguno y tiene su gramática muy, muy buena y su comprensión de inglés y español. Muy bien, muy bien. You have good command of both English and Spanish languages. You speak it like I can't decipher which one is your first language. And with me and my heavy accent, you know right away that English is my second language. But with you, no way to know. They're both perfect. I love you, brother. And Tony Skies says, I can't believe there are 2 dislikes here. Where your companion, you nasty trolls, where's your compassion, you nasty trolls, says Tony Silva. I can't believe there are 2 dislikes. Let them, it's okay. But you're right, where's their compassion? I feel bad for them. If they're that heartless because they hate accountability. They're probably cops. Sunflower is a heavy hitter. Really? Hey. If anybody ever wants to go cop watching with me, please contact me. You can stay at my house if you travel from far away. I would love to do cop watching and auditing with you people. Tom Stock 4 says always. Always film the police. Yes. Eric Johnson. Oh, Tony, it's Navin Johnson, and his sock accounts hitting the dislike button, but he was here trolling. Sad truth. I pay no mind. It's okay. Tony Silva, right said. No, right sad. I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Max, says Lady Saga. Hi, Lady Saga. Hello, dear subs, dear souls. Rice Crispy, thank you. And much love to you too. Thank you, sir. My phone number is 616-589-1404 if anybody wants to call me. Rice Crispy, anybody? I would love to go to Florida and do the work with you. Lady Saga, it was deleted, so I don't know. Invictus Media says hi to Rice Crispy. Mike Stevens, Mike Malloy, has been in the hospital. Oh no, for going on a week. Oh no, I hope it's not what they call COVID. Everything's COVID. Don't cough because you got COVID. Don't cough. They're going to put a mask on you, a muscle, like an animal. Don't cough. Oh, COVID. Don't ever get a fever. That's not for humans anymore unless you have COVID. Ridiculous. Thank you, Lady Saga. Did you feel that way? My pain is big. Thank you. It's deep and big. It's deep, big, and strong, people. But my God is stronger, and He upholds me, if necessary, with His two hands, like He did Joseph of old. Oh, my Lord, help me, Father, help me. See you all later. Oh, I'll call you later, says Rice Crispy. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh, I never have spoken with you on the phone. Please do, my dear. Please do. Stay real. All around pigs, ass is pork. I saw. Are you a new channel? I just barely saw this a few days ago in somebody else's room, a chat room, and the name is All Around Pigs. Ass is good. Ass like in Arizona, or like ASS. I don't really want to talk like that, but anyway, I like your name. I guess. I mean, any name I'd respect. Um, all around pigs, ass is pork. I don't really know what it means, but thank you for your love. Thank you, thank you. And that's it for now. We're still waiting, people. It's been 1 hour and 41 minutes. So, look at me, people. I'm holding up through all this stress solely because of my Savior, Redeemer, and friend, Jesus Christ, people. But anyway, I'm going to put the phone down because I got to get some water. I've been talking, and you know me. I can talk. I'm not a videographer, and I'm not a good picture taker, but I can talk. And Tommy Comstock says the flu died when the 1984 cooties escaped kindergarten. Ah, es muy buena gente, gracias, Rice Crispy, gracias, es muy buena gente. All round pig's ass is pork. Oh, gracias, thank you for that info. And it says, Savage Dabs says, I'm surprised you're not upset. Really? Well, you know what? It's desensitizing me. I never used to would even read it. Even if I'm reading it, I would never say words like that. And I'm desensitizing. I'm the only one in the whole world seems like that does that. It is. Life is. I'm old. I'm almost a senior. I'm 58. And I'm now starting to feel a little bit like F and SHIT. I never used to say BITH. BITCH, nothing like that ever. Now it's getting easier and easier. I'm desensitizing people. I'm getting desensitized. Life does it. Oh, Mike Stevens says that I was, I guess. I don't know, people. You are beautiful, Mrs. Max, says Tony Silva. Thank you. I feel beat up, people. Look at my eyes. Obviously, there's sorrow. I survived my accident and two of his until he just died, and I will survive it. I will. But two accidents for him. He's stronger than me. He's stronger than me. He was. No more. But yeah, people, my grief is deep. But my Lord is deeper inside me and around me than my grief. Okay, let's see what else, people. Let's see what else. My prayers go out to you and your family. Thank you. Who's this? Phoenix. Hi, Phoenix. I saw you this morning when I announced that he passed. Charge your phone. Yes, sir. I'm charging it as we speak. That's why I'm not videoing the officer over there, because I'm over here in the bathroom plugging the phone. I didn't realize I was that low. Thank God I can do this and stay on. And Savage Dabs says, my condolences, ma'am. I hope you stay positive and wish you the best. And you too, my dear subs, dear souls. Magami, no, who's that? Magami? Maggie K. When someone is terminally ill, it helps to prepare, but it is never easy. Well, he lasted so long. We packed and unpacked, literally. Okay, he's dying, he's not dying. Okay, hospice, off hospice. Okay, hospice again and off again. Okay, a third hospice and off. Finally, he said, poop on it. No hospice. He got tired of it. Rights Crispy, que Dios le abre el camino bueno. Y a usted también, señor. Muchas gracias, hermano. Okay, I'm going to put the phone down, people, but I'm still on. Just because I want to get a drink. You can sit down, sir.
I'm trying to catch a little bit of the breeze coming in here. I got like,
Well, if you want to close it, you can still see.
no, that's, I just, yeah.
No, I have the central air. Let me open it. You can close that. You can close that because it's closed because we get cold, but if it's closed open, the air is, oh no, wait, it was open. So if you want to close that because it's glass, you can just see who's there. You don't have to have it open when it's not glass. Yeah, because I have it on and it says 75. Let me open this one too. I'll leave it. Okay, I opened it, so you should start pulling them out. You bet. Yeah, this is my worship area.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I have a kind of like a pulpit, plants, and a place to sit down.
I actually appreciate it. Like, talking about the language and stuff, and like you like sticking to your values. That's not me, even if you want to do that, but
And I don't say
it's sort of like, yeah, like you're, the wise mother, you know, you tell them, you don't have to talk to them, you can point across. I appreciate that.
You know what's happening if you were Hitler? I was still trying to treat you the way that Jesus. Oh, the stream ended. It stopped. It came back. Hey. I don't want it off because then what if you don't get notifications? But there's only 37 likes. Hey. Thank you. Thank you. I hope not to lose the connection so that Wolfie glad. You don't live far. You're in Chicago. I want to go over. Welcome in here. Welcome in this chat room. Welcome to this. Go. We do the work. Que Dios me abra el camino. Gracias. Igualmente, Señor. Igualmente, hermano. When someone is terminally ill, it's not easy. That's right, Maggie K. Who's there, Mrs. Mack? Yes, sir. Lady Saga, I'm still here. I just went to get a drink of water, and because I'm plugged, because my battery was so low when I started, unbeknownst to me. So it's not buffering, Lady Saga. That's what happened. I walked away. Thank you. All right, people, I guess I can stay for as many of you as want to hang out. And if not, you can always view the video later when it uploads. But while we're live, thank you for joining me. You're yeah, losing some of you.
The coroner is here, you want to have a private moment or say your goodbyes, the coroner is here, you want wanted to have a private moment or say your goodbyes?
I've already did that. That's why it took so long to call. Maybe I'll just kiss him before they take the body.
Okay.
Kiss, say one more time, see you in the morning, the resurrection morning. Jesus come for his people.
Need to, move the couch here for them to
Okay,
angle through the door.
can they do it? Can they do it?
Pull it over a little bit?
Well, you know what, sir, hold on. You know what, I'm gonna unplug it because then I go buffering. How about if we put it like this, sir?
The sofa?
Yeah, this little thing, can we put it this way? Can you guys do it?
I think they'll have to, I don't know if they got enough room to. make
You can
the
move the
curve-
coat rack.
The curve here.
If the coat rack's in your way, you can move it, but the sofa, I have 13 broken bones.
Oh, yeah, you said you.
Yeah.
Your ribs or something.
Yes. But thank you. You guys can move it, they can move it if they want.
It all just might just need to come over like a foot or two.
Right.
So we can. And then you can maybe just go there.
I think that'll be.
Good, if I can still fit to go charge the phone. Thank you, sir.
And I might just put this to the side a minute.
Yeah. As you need to do is fine with me, but thank you for being so courteous, so professional, and for asking, sir. And he can come in, let him come in.
I'm
It's-
just waiting for them to.
it's too
bring
hot.
The gurney up.
It's too hot. See how courtesy and respect can create a very loving situation? I'm not anti-cop, I'm just anti-bad cop, you know?
Yep. All right.
All right, people, here goes the body. They're here.
Yes, ma'am.
Here goes the body. My last chance to touch him. Greetings, people.
Hello.
I'm here.
Hi.
Hi. Identify yourselves, please.
My name is Nick,
Nick, and you are?
with the medical examiner.
Medical examiner? Are you the medical examiner?
No.
You both
Or just the transport.
transport. And what is your name, sir?
Bruce.
Bruce. All right. Thank you, gentlemen. People, last time to see the body for me, because I don't know anything. I want to touch him, people. You don't have to leave. You don't have to leave. It's okay.
They're gonna grab stuff to help in a second, okay?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Dear precious Lord in heaven, sovereignty of the universe, King, joy of heaven and hope of earth, salvation is in your wings, Master. I want to be your servant forever. And I humbly ask, did you continue to be with this thing that's been going on so long with him dying and being now finalized with his pain? People, I'm touching him probably for the last time, I don't know. Touching the body for the last time. Once a beautiful man. He's a grandmaster of martial arts. He was. Can you believe that? And he was a great, outstanding musician, above average. He was a military guy who went all over the world 3 times around. And he fell sick for 20 years, people. And the officers just asked me if I wanted to have a private moment. This is private enough. He cannot hear me. But people, I'm gonna let them do their work. I had already talked to him for hours before I reported his death, so this is good, so I don't hold him up. I could still stay here, though. I could stay here. But I'm touching him for the last time. And Father, as I was saying, Lord, I didn't mean to start talking to you and not close the way I would with anybody. So, excuse me that I went to the subs, but I was talking to you, Master, and I was saying, thank you for his life, his 62 years. Thank you for my 58. And I cannot thank you and praise you enough. My rightful place is to live at your feet, worshiping you, Jesus Christ. Lord, this is hard. Why? I don't know why it's so hard when he already passed, but just to think I won't touch even his dead body, much less his living body, because he's not alive. I don't know why it's so hard, Lord, but you understand these things because your son died. Father, your son died, and you understood that this is painful. There's nothing we can go through that you don't know or feel. And with your stripes, you have healed his pain and mine. I'm touching his still warm belly, people. His bladder was full, but he never emptied after he passed. Sometimes that happens with people, but not in this case. I'm just touching him for the last time and letting these people do their work. But it's hard to let him go. It's a vacant body, no more breath, but it's still hard. Tommy, I know you can't hear me. You're sleeping. There's no such thing as you in heaven or hell. You're sleeping till the resurrection. Otherwise, why have a resurrection if he can just pull you down, pull you up? You're sleeping, but I'm still talking to you, although you can't hear. I hope to see you in the resurrection morning. Lover, I loved you so much. Lover, we went through a lot of things, but it's over, honey. Rest, Tommy Mac, rest. But as long as I'm alive, Mac will be alive in the channel. I'm Little Mac, everyone, and I'm saying goodbye to T-Mac. It's hard, people. I gotta break away from this. It is hard. Strengthen me, Father. Okay. You were loved. You were loved, Tommy. You were loved. All right, people. Thank you. People, this is it for seeing him, dead or alive. Oh, and I have a t-shirt. Can I take it later, or a t-shirt that I wanted him to wear instead of that for if there is viewing or whatever is gonna happen?
Sure.
You want it now?
No, they'll,
They'll give it, they'll ask you for that when
Okay.
you're at, things of that nature.
Okay.
they'll help you through that.
Thank you. I already said my goodbyes when you were alive. We had already talked about it, Tommy, but now I'm saying goodbye to your body. Goodbye. Until the resurrection morning, lover. Lover, you can't hear me, but I'll see you in the resurrection morning, Tommy. People, pray for me. I know most of us believe in God. People, please pray for me. Why is it so hard when he's gone? Why is it that humans feel like that? That's why we invent things that are not in the Bible, like he can hear me. He can see me up in heaven. People invent because of how he feels. We have to go by principle in scripture. He's sleeping till the resurrection, or the resurrection is void. And Jesus said, I'm the resurrection. So none of this is in heaven or hell the way Catholics and Protestants do. This is why they don't like me, Seventh-day Adventist, because I tell them the truth. People, they're closing now. They just closed the body. Wolfie Gladly, you're seeing this. This is your first live, you said. So now it's officially on YouTube with a cop watching community. When the coroner comes and picks up the body, I was holding up well, people, but now I'm hurting again. Because I want to see him in the resurrection morning, and I'm not sure of that. I'm not sure. I don't know. Hope is great, but love is greater. I don't know, people. I want to see him again.
We'll take good care of him.
Thank you. There he goes, people. There he goes.
Ma'am, do you have any other questions for us? Like I said, as soon as they get loaded in, they're gonna take them down to like a place I told you to call, okay, on Tuesday, so if you have any questions.
Right now,
We'll get out here as quick as we can for you, okay, but you can.
I don't have any questions. No, I can't think, but I got a number.
Okay, it's nice to meet you, sorry to these circumstances.
No, that's okay. And you guys have been professional
ma'am.
and very, very good.
Thank you.
And I love people. To me, you're beautiful souls. And I think
Likewise, yes,
you
ma'am.
precious young man.
Thank you so
May
much.
you do right and try to live right for God,
will
no
try.
matter what the
Yes, ma'am.
circumstances are.
Yes, ma'am. We'll move your couch back here for you a second.
Yeah.
and I'll-
I'm sorry, hold on. Let me go over here. Okay, people. Okay, he's being put. Just a moment. I want to see. I want them to see. Okay, people. Oh, sorry, people. I didn't realize I had it. I had it turned. The camera was turned. They just put his body inside this thing. And they're going to take him, and I asked them to hold the door for a second. One last view, people. There's his body inside the transport media. And that's it. That's it, people. People, thank you for being there for me. He sleeps now. He's not in pain. Thank you, gentlemen.
You bet. Watch your step there.
Thank you. I don't know what you're saying in the chat. I can't see because I'll read it as soon as they pull away and I go back in the house. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. All right, there goes one officer. And there goes the other officer. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
He died last night. Between 1 and 3:45 when I woke up, because I was up at 1 and then 3:45, and he died. The last thing he did was
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. No.
uh,
I figured it might have been over.
trying to stay out of pain. That was the last thing he said. He said he wanted some coffee. He said I made him a coffee and then he didn't drink it, and it's over. It's done.
No more pain.
No more pain for him. Right.
Wonderful man, you know, he has good days, bad, but he wasn't, in the end, he was a great person.
Yes.
He had a hell of a life. And he's telling me some stories and things of great things he's done. You know?
All right. I'm gonna go in. It's too hot out here. Oh, I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Oh, people. Oh, people. Okay, I'm gonna go back inside, people. It's so hot out here. And I'm going to see the chat. I'm glad I was able to capture it all. I'll look at the chat, what I missed, what people were telling me. All right, people. I'm back in. Okay, what does the chat say? Oh, I'm just... Okay, people, I don't know what the chat says, but, okay, it says, you will see him forever. Yes, yes. Tommy Comstock 64. Yes, there's always the hope. Thank you for being you. I appreciate that. And this is who? All around pigs. Ass is pork. Thank you. Business banana. Is that what it says? Sorry for your loss. Thank you. Thank you. And this one is Linda. I can't see. Linda, somebody says much love to you. And so sorry. Thank you. Thank you. he was wearing jewelry and I didn't ask. Oh, I hope they'll give it to me. That's one question I'm gonna call and ask. Give me the jewelry back. Oh, thank you for saying that, Robin X. Thank you. Thank you so much. Tony Silva. It's breaking, yes. On my heart, yes. God bless you, Lupita. Rest well in the Lord. Tommy says, Robin X. If I'll let you know, my dear. Thank you. Thank you. I'll let you know if I need anything. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Robert. Next, that you'll be here for everything, the services too. Thank you. Thank you. Tony Silva, I hope you find peace. Love you, sweetheart, says Linda. Linda, somebody, it went dark again. I'm gonna plug it in because I think it's discharging again. But I'm almost done reading, and he's gone. They're gone, so I can end it because I have no more battery. Okay, let's see. Let's see. What else does it say? You are not alone. Thank you. No, you know what? I always say, hola, hola, nunca estoy sola. That means hello, I'm never alone. So no, I'm never alone. Nunca estoy sola. Tony Silva, yes, I have the peace that my Lord Jesus Christ gives me. And Linda Land says, thank you, love to you, sweetheart. He will be with you again. Maybe when you don't even know. Linda Land, you're not alone. Thank you, my dear. Bency and Lots, is there something I can't tell? Is there anyone to be there for you so you are not alone? You know, most of my life I've done everything alone. But not alone because Jesus, of course, is with me, but alone from other people. So I don't even know anything. I don't even know I don't have any children or grandchildren. I'm estranged from my relatives except for my mother, who recently, when my crash, we connected. And his relatives, the same way, people. His relatives are not in contact with him. I don't even have their number. They never did like me. And I think it had something to do because I'm a Jew, Latino Jew, Mexican. And I think his family didn't like me. They liked the Irish lady. They used to be married to him better than me. I don't think they like me because I'm Mexican. I don't know. I'm just thinking because of some things they told him. It sounded like that, people. So no, I'm not in touch with any of them. Excuse me, people. I'm sorry. Okay, what else before I close it, people? Off of the body, we are born. I can't see well. Well, people, I love you so much. I don't want to end this, but I think I will, so the phone can charge. And then when they call me or whatever, I will take. I will go live again. Thank you so much. It's Little Mac, people. Being both grateful to God and hoping, waiting, and expecting to see him in that first resurrection. And also thanking God for you. There's much I could say, but people don't really like it when you talk a lot about God and Jesus and the Bible and religion and like that. So I won't bore you, but that's my only theme, science and song I have is Jesus. Other than that, just family and health things. I don't really have much. Just Jesus and family and health things. Okay, everybody says blessings and hugs, says Linda Land. We are here with you in spirit, says Magami T. Thank you. All right, people, I'm going to close it. I'm going to close it. All right, people, thank you. Love you much.